Good morning, everyone. This is Ravi from Excel PU College. Hope you're all doing good, and I really appreciate that you're all now taken admission in Excel PU College. Still, I will recommend you can refer your friends or in any other students who are looking for great PU College. Definitely, you can recommend us. So anyway, you have joined us. Definitely, you took a right choice. Okay. So now this is first statistics class. Today I'll give what is statistics or what is the significance of statistics in POC. Okay. Before that, the students who are taken admission, local students who are taken admission, they have to proceed their admission on Monday, 12th Monday. So you have to carry out the following certificates. First one is hall ticket. Anyway, you will have that hall ticket. You have to carry that certificate. Result sheet. This is nothing but provisional result sheet. You have to carry out provisional result sheet. 10th marks card original may not be available at this moment. So that you have to carry out provisional marks card. Similarly, TC may not be available right now. Later you have to submit. Study certificate and Aadhaar card of both student and parents as well. This is very clear. You have to carry out Aadhaar certificate, Aadhaar card of your parents means mother and father as well. Okay. Similarly, caste and income certificate, four passport size photos, then pen number, okay, pen and upper ID. Okay, these are the following certificates you have to carry out while proceeding your admission. That is on Monday, and again this is for local students. Okay, local students, not for hostelites. Okay, this is for only local students who have already taken admission in Excel PU College. That means on Monday 12th May you have to carry out these certificates to the college office. Okay, if there is anything you need to clarify, you can let us know later. Okay. Fine, students, let us continue with statistics now. So as it is a first class, we cannot right away take any concept, but today in this class I will give some clarity about, if you choose statistics in your PU level, so what are the significance, what you will get. Okay, that idea I will give in this session. Okay, so statistics can be chosen in both science as well as in commerce. So as we know that statistics can be opted both in science as well as in commerce. So I will complete, finish once with science. Later we can go for commerce. Okay. So in science, the available combination may be PCMS. So as we know that PCMB, PCMC, PCME. So similar to that, we have another combination is PCMS. So if you opt that combination, one subject will be statistics. So we know that statistics may be the part of mathematics, but nowadays it is completely an independent subject. So you can study that in detail if you opt that subject. Okay, what are the advantage? Why you need to study statistics? Okay, so we know that if you opt science, you are going to have many competitive exams like CET, common entrance test. Okay, so in competitive exam you have to study any subject in detail. Okay, so all we know that if you want to go for engineering or any other fields, CET is very common exam, state level exam, you have to face that one. Okay, so in CET how statistics might helpful? Okay, that is one question. So anyway, you are going to have maths. So in maths paper, definitely you will have many concepts of statistics. So if you study statistics independently, so definitely this will make this paper very easier, or that will helps you to score more marks in that paper. So anyway, in boards as well, most of the mathematics concepts, most of the statistical concepts are there in mathematics, such as measures of central tendency, one of the most popular and universal concept, measures of central tendency. So if you study statistics, that makes mathematics easier. That is one of the advantage. So similarly, when it is comes to CET as well, you can definitely improve your score, okay, by opting statistics in your PO. Similarly, a national level exam, JEE. So as we all know that JEE is for IITs or any other engineering colleges. So marks is very important. Clearing cutoff is also very crucial at that time, since you will have to study mathematics again. So you cannot run out of mathematics in PU if you opt what any science courses, okay. So to make the mathematics easier, most of the concept, or at least 20 to 30% of the concepts comes in statistics only, okay. Statistics concepts are there in mathematics, okay. So if you study that again in detail, definitely it will help you to score or clear that individual paper. So your answer questions will be answered later. When does the college starts? Someone is asking. Okay. So most probably on 26th of this month only, and all the updates we will give in WhatsApp group only. Okay. So again, after CET, you can, if you opt JEE, there also statistics will helps you to score more marks. Okay. Similarly, another, this is a national level exam. This is a KCET, state level exam. There also statistics will help you. Similarly, in JEE also statistic will help you to make maths easier. So maths easier in the sense some of the concepts are there in maths. Okay, statistical concepts are there in maths as well. Okay, you will realize that later. Next one is, anyway, NEET is non-mathematical, so I cannot recommend that one. Similarly, NATA for architecture, who are looking for future in architecture, there are also some probability concepts and measures of central tendency will be there. Probability and measures of central tendency concept are there in NATA, that is in again maths paper. Okay, here all most of the concepts are included in maths paper only. Okay, so here also in NATA also statistic will help you to improve your marks. Okay, so that you can clear your cutoff. Similarly, most popular NDA. Okay, for defense, it is purely, or majority of the concepts are related to mathematics. NDA, in NDA, majority of the concept are mathematics is the leading paper in NDA. So in that paper also most of the concepts of statistics again appears. For example, measures of central tendency. So these topics will be taught later, okay. This class I will just give how statistics can appear in different papers, okay. Measures of central tendency, similarly probability, correlation and regression, one of the most important topic in statistics. Similarly, some other concepts like permutations and combination, many more such concepts will appear again in mathematics. So again, under mathematics, you're going to study statistics only. Okay, so definitely statistics will help you to improve your marks, or you can clear the cutoff of the respective paper as well. Okay, that is a smart choice you can have. Similarly, another popular exam is Indian Statistical Institute, similar to IITs. Okay, Indian Statistical Institute. You may not be that much aware of Indian Statistical Institute, so you can just check what is the criteria or how we can enter to Indian Statistical Institute. If you are very good at data or handling the data, or if you have very good at taking decisions or drawing conclusions, data analysis, everything comes under Indian Statistical Institute. You can also enter to that by clearing their entrance test. Okay, this will be again pure maths and stats only, exclusively maths and stats only. Okay, as it is related to numbers and handling with huge data. Okay, and while taking admission for engineering also, you will commonly see data science. Data science is the one of the most popular role nowadays. Okay, so in data science, again theory concept comes under from statistics only. In addition to that, you should have some programming skills as well. Okay, how we can analyze the data, here in data science. Definitely the theory concepts what you are going to study, again most of them are from statistics only, such as measures of central tendency, probabilities, theoretical distributions, inference, and many more such concepts you are going to study in data science. Okay, so those are all related to, see, data science you cannot study in PU level, so which comes in engineering or any other added courses. Okay, if you opt for engineering later, definitely in most of the popular colleges there will be an option for data science, engineering in data science. There again you are going to have theory. What are the theory concept you need to study? Those are all from statistics only. Okay, hope it is clear. So if there is any queries, you can, that those will be answered later. Then, so apart from this, in science level, so any other competitive exams, if you face any other competitive exams, in most of the competitive exam there will be statistics questions are common. Okay, if you appear for any government exam or any other competitive exam, in most of the competitive exams there will be set of statistical questions. Okay, that can be answered easily only if you studied that in your foundation level. Okay, so all these comes in statistics only. Okay, hope it is clear now. So this is the option for science students if you opt statistics in your PUC. Okay, now let's go for comments. So under commerce, you might know why commerce. Okay, this will be answered later, why commerce. Okay, so how statistics will help you in commerce. Okay, so definitely board syllabus is very common. Okay, so apart from that, in competitive you might heard about, or your aspirant of CA. So here we will teach CA foundation. Similarly, we will teach you CSEET company secretary. Similarly, we will have CLAT as well. Okay, in commerce, these are the major competitive classes you will get for CA foundation, CSEET, CLAT. CA foundation is for CA aspirant, chartered accountant aspirants, CSEET for company secretary aspirants, similarly CLAT for one who are looking for taking admission in law colleges, national law colleges. So we will provide all these three classes, okay, in Excel. Okay, most of the normal colleges will not provide such classes, but in Excel we are providing all such classes. Okay, now how statistics will be helpful in these. So again, if you check CA foundation, which will be for 200, which will be for 400 marks, since there will be 4 papers are there which carries 400 marks, individually 100 marks per paper. Okay, out of that, one paper is, or paper 3 is quantitative aptitude, QA. So which carries 100 marks again. QA carries quantitative aptitude, which carries 100 marks, which comes in paper 3 of CA foundation. Okay, so I'm giving information about CA foundation, not about the next levels. Okay, so under CA foundation, third paper is QA, quantitative aptitude, which carries 100 marks, and there is a cutoff. In individual paper you should have score at least 40%. Overall cutoff is for 50%. That means how to score minimum 200 marks in aggregate. Individually there should be minimum 40%, which is nothing but 40 marks only. Okay, so under this paper again you are going to have stats for 40 marks. 40 marks for stats and maths for 40. Similarly, logical reasoning for 40. Okay, so if you study statistics and logical reasoning, definitely you can easily clear the cutoff of QA paper 3. Okay, similarly, if you to study statistics in advanced level, so that makes your regular board syllabus easier for you. If you study statistics in CA foundation in advanced level, that itself makes you easier the board syllabus. Okay, again you can maximize your marks in board syllabus. That is one advantage here. Similarly, so you can clear this paper easily. Similarly, by studying statistics, again you can make maths easier again. Okay, so whatever the topic we are going to study under mathematics, that will be easier if you study statistics. Okay, that is the advantage, because there is a correlation between maths and statistics. Okay, there is a high correlation between maths and statistics. Since if you study statistics, that makes you what, problem solving skills, interpretation skill, analytical skill. Okay, definitely you will get those skills. Those will help you to crack the papers. Okay, similarly logical reasoning will also be easier if you study statistics in details. Okay, that is the biggest advantage over statistics in CA foundation. Okay, that is the biggest advantage. Okay, so later you can take a decision. Now next one is CSE, the company secretary entrance exam test. Okay, in CS also you will have some mathematical concepts, maths concepts such as profit, loss, and some other algebraic operations we are going to study in CS. So again, if you opt statistics here, that will be helpful. Okay, since studying maths in detail may be difficult for commerce students, but studying statistics will definitely easier for commerce students. So you can take the advantage of that to clear this paper as well. Okay, because some other concepts are related to statistics only. So some concepts are very common in maths and statistics. Okay, whatever, maybe it may be a science or it may be commerce. Some of the concepts are very common between science and commerce. Okay, so in CS also definitely, which will be help you to understand maths concept. Statistic will help you to understand the maths concepts. Okay, I hope you are getting. Next one is CLAT. For CLAT aspirant as well, some of the maths, it's okay, maths is everywhere. Actually, maths is a universal one. You cannot run out of, even though if you opt science or commerce. Okay, if you are looking for competitive exams, maths is everywhere actually. So if there is maths, statistics definitely will be there. Okay, stats idre, maths idre, maths idre, stats idre. So that if you opt commerce also, indirectly you will going to study maths again. Okay, if you are very serious about your career, okay, in maths, you should not feel that maths is difficult. So to make that easier, at least you should study statistics here. Here also under CLAT, again your wrap up with maths or stats only. Okay, so these are the you know significance of stats or studying stats in science or commerce. Okay, so stats ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ you will get some calculation ideas. That's why it will be helpful in your PUC. Okay, now apart from that, what are the significance of stats? Okay, generally apart from PU level, in general. Okay, so in general also statistics will help you. You might wonder, as I already mentioned, that if you study statistics, definitely in most of the competitive exams there will be minimum questions are arised from statistics only. Okay, you will definitely answer those questions. So it is again similar to maths only, universally subject. Okay, so again in general, apart from that competitive exams, there are some other fields in reality. Okay, as I mentioned in, okay, so you can really think, after pursuing your commerce in PUC, if you are go for any other if you go for degrees in commerce only, like BCom, BBA, some other degrees, again you're going to study statistics only. So if you studied earlier, definitely next levels will be easier for you. Okay, if you didn't study that in PU level, so you have to study that later. Okay, that may not be that much convenient. Okay, that's why if you study in PU level, the next levels will be easier for you. Okay, that is the advantage of studying statistics in PUC. Okay, so similarly in degree, you can, if you are more interested in statistics, you can go for business analytics. Okay, one of the most demanded area under commerce is business analytics. There also your study statistics in detail along with some software skills, and you will be a business analyst in future. Okay, if you study business analytics, you can be a business analyst, which is similar to data analyst. Okay, in science field, as I mentioned about data science, so if you study a data science, you can be a data scientist or data analyst. Okay, so that comes in science. Okay, if you still continue statistics in the field of commerce, you can go with business analytics. Okay, later you can become business analyst. Okay, along with some soft skills. Okay, so you have that chance to pursue, or you can continue with statistics. Similarly, okay, this is one of the common fields. Similarly, you may be very interested in trading. So to become a to get financial literacy, or if you want to become financially independent, so trading nowadays became very, very popular and very, very common. Okay, I don't know how many of you are aware of trading. Okay, so here trading is related to stock market. Stock market is highly risk. It is associated with highly risk. So while taking the next class or while in the next statistics session, at least you must know something about trading. Okay, that's why commerce in Excel. Okay, we don't just teach you competitive topics, or we don't just teach you the board syllabus. Apart from that as well, we are going to explore you in some of the most recommended areas such as trading, or we will take you out like business or industrial visits. Okay, industrial visits also help you to understand the practicality of commerce. Okay, how we can apply. You are going to study about company profiles, profits, loss, and how it execute. What are the risks associated with that? Running an industry is not that much easy. Okay, you have to understand that from scratch itself. Okay, all those things will be explored in Excel in your PU level only. Okay, that is the advantage of taking commerce in Excel. That's why we are stand out with some other colleges. Okay, so another thing is trading. Okay, so in the next classes or in the next session, whenever we will get in the next statistics class, at least you must aware about trading. What is trading? Okay, so as of now, due to your age restriction, you cannot have trading account. So in order to do trading, you should have demat account. So in the next class, you should know what is demat account. At least you can have some research over it. What is demat account? How to create that demat account? Okay, that is one homework for you. Similarly, mutual funds. You should be aware of mutual fund, how to create mutual funds, what are SIPs. Okay, in mutual fund we can create SIP, systematic investment plan. Okay, how to create that. So in the next classes, just check those topics. Similarly, some best stocks. Okay, to study all those things, again statistics will help you to understand about trading, about mutual funds, to analyze any stocks. Okay, you may wonder how it will helpful. Okay, here to understand some charts. I don't want to mess up everything in the same class. Okay, so try to understand about these topics while coming to the next class. Try to get some information about demat account, mutual funds, and most popular stocks. Okay, it may be large cap or mid cap, any whatever may be the sector. To your knowledge, you can find out those information. Okay, so again, this is about today's class. In the next class, we will continue with some topics related to statistics only. Okay, so before completing, this is the advantage of taking, or this is the worth of taking statistics in your PU level. And another point again to local students, admission process. You have to proceed your admission on Monday. Okay, 12th of with the following certificates. If you need any clarification, just let us know in individually, or you can contact any of us in that group. Okay, similarly, who are still interested in taking admission to Excel PU college, still you can recommend to those students. Okay, we have already told you that how we are different from other colleges. So here we will explore you in detail about some other fields like trading or any other fields. Okay, anyway, thank you. This is about today's session.